turn to the servant and I say, "Does she look familiar to your old mistress?"
Very
Similar.
familiar. I almost mistaken her for her as if I was seeing a ghost. But then I realized she could never live up to the true beauty of my mistress. I'm sure she could be quite jealous, though.
Indeed. Now, where was that body? Buried.
Lohan, you see a rune on the floor? Etched into the floor, still glowing?
Karun, I have an idea. Step back into the hall for a sec.
Sure thing.
In the grave. We'll go get the body in the grave.
Well, digging up bodies doesn't seem smart, actually. It's like desecrating the dead and stuff.
The
We
wedding,
must finish the
Ivan.
ceremony.
Exactly. The wedding must be finished.
We'll tidy her up. Find some makeup.
I'm not gonna get cursed by doing this.
You toss a bar of soap in the rune. It slides into it. Alanis, how you been doing? How's that safe?
Yeah, I'm waiting to open these to keep doing the searching for my friend.
Go ahead and do your sleight of hand.
Do what? Sorry.
The lockpicking, sorry. Use your thieves' tools.
Slide of hand.
Or
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
I'll count that anyways. They're the same modifier, I believe. Yeah, you opened up the safe.
Huh.
In the safe, there is a bar of gold, some documents, and a ring with a large jewel in it.
Okay, I wanna check if I can grab it without being a trap. I don't wanna get stuck on, or my hand get cut off. So a roll perception, right? Right?
I think so.
Do you roll? So you can
Sorry.
check either investigation or perception.
Yep, perception.
You look around. You don't see any obvious traps.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna.
wait. There's a spider in there.
Oh,
It's like a tiny one, like smaller than a dime.
I'm gonna throw my dagger.
You throw your dagger with excellent speed and cunning, and you split the spider in half without you have to make a roll.
I split out the spider in half.
Yep, you split the spider in half. There's now a dagger in the vault as well.
Okay, so that. I'm gonna grab the stuff and put it in my bag.
Alright, you grab all the stuff. You grab the gold bar, you grab the documents, you grab the ring, and you hear that? Everyone hears that. Clyde then says, "Oh, I think it's working. I think she's happy with this. She's talking to us for the first time in a long time.
She screamed.
A
How is
scream
that a
of
good
happiness. If you haven't heard from someone in a while, except for moans of pain, a scream means progress, of course."
Logic.
Now, we need the body.
The body, yes. So, you guys start digging up the body. Shala, will you help digging up the body, or force Clyde to do all the work?
Well, I need to hold on to the dress. You know what I'll do? I will turn into a dire wolf, and I will dig as a wolf, which will be going so much faster.
Where do you put the dress as you're about to turn direwolf, or do you keep it in
It
your
melds
inventory?
into my dire wolf self.
Alright, you do that. You start digging up. Takes a few minutes. You finally hit the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
You go to open up the coffin, and Ivern, make a wisdom save.
Why me?
Because you haven't accepted it yet.
Ivern, as you open up the coffin, you're the one inside the coffin. You take wisdom damage.
We don't see that though, right?
Yeah, you do. And then Ivern wakes up in the coffin.
Yummy.
So we see that Iron is in the coffin.
Yep. And Ivan, you're in the coffin.
Well, what just happened?
Oh no. Her body hid. What has happened to my mistress? There's only one solution for this. We'll have to hold a seance.
Yeah. Well, as he's saying that, I just like reach my head down and just like with my teeth just grab him by a collar and just lifts him out of the grave. Just set him
I think.
on the ground next to me, and the body is actually gone.
Yes.
Can I
Sniff
it
around
has
for
to
it.
be her scent in there. So can I pick up her scent and then just
You smell around in there, and you only smell Ivan.
I give off a low growl.
We must hold a seance. We must try to contact her again. Maybe then she'll let us leave.
As a direwolf, I follow. Pretty sure direwolf can fit through these doors.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Lohan, Kieran, how's it going?
We're checking out this thing in the corner up here. Does that have any significance?
Nope, just a dead end.
Okay. One sec.
The butler moved with gracious speed ahead of you, and you start feeling a very warm sensation from the room in front of you, Shiloh.
In front, like right here.
Yeah, right there.
Well, as I pass by this child, or this halfling,
Unconscious on the floor.
yeah, I just lean down and just like give him a nice lick on the face to wake him up.
You wake him up.
He wakes up with a direwolf in his face.
Puppy!
Yeah, I growl in the direction of the chapel and just nod my head towards it. Hopefully
He
doesn't
attempts to
remember.
hold on to the scruff of your neck.
I flip him onto my neck. I flip him up onto my neck and just go through the door.
The halfling is now riding the dog. There's a raising inferno, as most of the furniture is burning inside the fireplace, and it's starting to spread out of the fireplace.
Oh,
The butler is drawing in red on the floor, little runes. Yes, we must hold a seance, of course. Of course, why couldn't I see it this time? She's presented us her dress. That means she wants to talk. Hey, Lohan, how's it going? By the Kroon, you passed by Alanis.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, Alanis, you see the guys walking through the walls.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, I thought it was pretty weird. But I'm still really engaged and save my friend in a trap.
So, Lohan, what do you want to do?
So for that little hole right here, so she can, is it a painting or is it just kind of like a hole that we're swapping?
The painting has been ripped out through
Gotcha.
sheer power, and the frame opens up into the wall.
Right, that was the one she shot. Okay.
Alanis, is that you?
Hi. Yeah, why?
No, is it really you?
Well,
Last I checked, she was still here.
What is your favorite thing in all the world?
food.
Okay, we're good.
She says food, but you hear flowers.
Okay, she's gone. Let's keep going.
And puppies!
You hear that.
And puppies?
But food.
And you hear that.
Wait. What was the last thing that you said?
Puppies.
No, before that.
Oh, food.
You hear her say food.
Kern, I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, this place is playing tricks on us.
Did you see the rune at the end of this hall as well?
So there are two runes, so probably in places where there are entrances as traps, because where the one is to the south, I was in the room nearby. Excuse me. and I've got a gold piece that says, if there was a hidden door there, that rune is close by to it. So this is just a way of traveling through the house, but not through the house at the same time. I don't know.
A shadowy hand pulls a gold coin out of your pocket and disappears. You've lost a bet. Mark that on a character sheet, -1 gold coin.
All right. Did I notice it, obviously?
Yes, obviously. It was like a glowing greenish hand reached into your pocket and pulled out a coin.
All right. Well, apparently the house thinks I lost that bet, so let's go check it out.
Very calm for someone who's having a spectre encounter.
Use that word.
So Clyde tells Ivern and Shala and Gillis that we need to find things that were very close to her. That dress, the wedding dress. She loved it more than anything. She stared at it for months before the engagement. We must find more, though. Find things that are close to her. What can we find? What can we use? You there. He points to Ivern.
I don't know. I don't know her. You're the one who's been living
Think
here.
about it. She spent most of her life among humans, wanted to marry into a human, had a child with one before they were married, which was just taboo. Even convinced the father of the human family to give all of his riches away, who was a fisherman for, what was it? And he motions to the dog. How long was it?
I give a low growl.
Yeah, exactly. For 8 years as a fisherman, you could... That's a lot of money to survive that long.
Well, I'm not giving any of my money.
No,
That's what you're
it's
asking.
more about sentimental value. It would have to be something that reminds her of her wedding, something that reminds her of her beloved, and something that reminds her of her child.
So a fish?
Fish.
No, that was the father of the Lin family.
A fish.
No.
Something of
What are you
Marshall
doing, Brady?
Lin's.
What's that?
What are you
Well, how
doing?
about those flowers over there?
There's runes. We're
Her daughter was
Just
going to be a
going.
flower girl. We can try it.
Oh, we're typing. We're whispering to each other.
Oh, is that
Bring
a
them.
futuristic?
Throw them to the flame.
So you press.
No, wait, do not put them. We need them. Throw them into the center.
Up to you.
As he says that, I don't know if I can do this, but can I just separate the wedding dress? Nope. Yeah, I thought so. Well, I'll just walk into the center, retransform back into Shyla, and just put the wedding dress in the center.
Yes. I can feel the connection getting stronger.
I also want to try and make sense of these runes, see if I recognize them.
Okay.
That a check?
Yes, that is
Well,
an
how I
arcane
choose you?
check.
What's that?
How I choose you?
Ooh,
Ooh.
26.
Whisper Lowhound.
These looks like runes that he's
Oh.
mimicking from something he's seen. These are protective wards.
Right.
He definitely doesn't have any talent himself in these arts. He's just doing whatever he can, so he's seen these type of wards somewhere, and that may be another hint of how to solve this riddle.
Well, I've never seen the books, though.
Correct. You'll have to coordinate with Lohan.
So Karun and I have just made a bet. Well, not really made a bet. No, I think I lost that toss. I called it an air, and it was the other one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So as I say, I never had the best of luck, and I smirk. I'm just gonna step into the rune.
Now you step in the room, you almost slip on the soap, but you don't at the last second. As you step in the room, the entire house is still, and it feels normal, and there's nothing creeping at the back of your mind anymore.
Do I notice anything missing, like any information or something that might have been kept from me in that?
It's just something that wanted you to keep you here. Like, there was a